to make myself feel a little better right now? It might be meditate. It might be take a warm bath. It might be put on your shoes and take a walk. You know what it is, depending on where you are. But if you will opt for the action or the behavior that is most conducive to the soothing of you. Now, once you start soothing yourself a little bit, then start basking a little bit. Once you start basking a little bit, then start appreciating a little bit. And you will feel yourself move into the vortex. There's nothing more notable than moving into the vortex on purpose when you haven't been into the vortex. And then, once in the vortex, things start lining up. An idea will occur to you that you didn't have access to outside the vortex. And you will find a solution. And then you will say, gee, I spent 4 hours hammering it out, 13 minutes on the beach. Which is the best use of my time? Should I play the get in the vortex game and then approach my situations? Or shall I just bang it out and struggle it out like so many people are doing? And when you decide that nothing's more important than you get it, because here's the sales job that we want to do on the vortex. When you take the time to get in there, the first time you get in there, it might take you half a day. It's conceivable that it could take you half a day with focus to get into the vortex. The next time it will take you an hour. The next time it will take you 15 minutes. You'll reach the place where the maximum time that it will take you, we're not kidding you, will be 10 or 15 minutes. You've got an extra 10 or 15 minutes, and you've got it several times a day. And if you will use that extra 10 or 15 minutes to apply for the leverage that inside the vortex will yield to you, what you'll discover is that your clarity, your stamina, your well-being, your vitality, it will come back to you in spades. There is just no excuse ever to hang around outside the vortex. And it's so interesting to listen to so many of you arguing for your outside the vortex limitations, where if you just get in there, all of your problems would solve themselves because the solutions are already in there. We're not kidding you about that at all.
Wonderful.
It would be, it's comparable to this. You're standing here in Del Mar, California, and you want to go to San Diego. Now you could turn in the direction of south and make very small effort and be there. Or you could turn in the direction of north and go a very long way to get there. It is comparable to that. In other words, inside the vortex work is quick and outside the vortex work is long. And most of the time when people do take the outside the vortex choice, they get so discouraged along the way that they forget where they were going. There's just no excuse not to do the vortex work.
Great.
So what is the vortex work? Put your brain on pause. Meditate. Meditate. When you put your brain on pause, you'll stop resistance and you'll go right into the vortex. Get your iPod and find your favorite songs and say, I'm going to go listen to my 10 favorite songs before I do anything else. Or, you know what soothes you. How do you come to the place where you soothe yourself last? So many of you come to that place. You soothe yourself last. You take care of this. You serve your employer. You serve your children. You serve your mate. You serve your neighbors. You serve your committees. You take care of these obligations and these obligations and these obligations, these responsibilities and these commitments. You do it for them. You do it for them. You do it for them. What do you do for you? You see, get in the vortex. That's what you do for you. And it's also what you do for all of them. Because when you get into the vortex, you're on fire. When you get into the vortex, you're connected with a stream of clarity and well-being that will serve everyone who comes into your vicinity.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.